Welcome back, ocean lovers. Today, we're going to dive, literally, into one of nature's most incredible fashion trends, becoming completely transparent. Forget invisibility cloaks. We're going to take a look at some of the most fascinating transparent animals of the deep sea. And trust me, you'll want to watch until the end, because the last one might just be the cutest creature you've ever seen. So buckle up, because things are about to get beautiful, bizarre, and amazing. Vitreledonella richardi. First up, meet Vitreledonella richardi, better known as the glass octopus. And yes, it looks exactly like someone forgot to color it in. Living roughly 1,000 meters beneath the surface in tropical and subtropical oceans worldwide, this cephalopod has evolved a body so transparent that almost every internal organ is completely invisible, except for its digestive tract, optic nerves, and eyes. Now, here's where it gets clever. Being transparent is the ultimate camouflage in the mesopelagic zone, where predators scan upward looking for silhouettes against faint surface light. The glass octopus essentially erases itself from the menu. Its eyes, however, can't be transparent. They need to absorb light to function. So, evolution gave them a brilliant workaround: cylindrical eyes that minimize their visible shadow profile from below. Smart, right? Unfortunately, that same transparency makes this octopus extremely vulnerable to ocean acidification and habitat disruption, threats that affect every creature we'll meet today. Bathocyroe fosteri. Speaking of optical brilliance, let's float upward and meet Bathocyroe fosteri, a lobat catenaphore, or comb jelly, found in mid-depths across all world's oceans, particularly thriving along the mid-Atlantic ridge. Bathocyroe takes transparency to an art form. Its entire body is perfectly see-through except for one very deliberate detail: a deep red stomach wall. Now that might sound like a fashion mistake, but it's actually genius. In deep water, red light is absorbed almost completely, making red objects appear pitch black. So when Bathocyroe swallows bioluminescent prey, like glowing crustaceans, that stomach wall acts as a biological blackout curtain, trapping the light inside and keeping the comb jelly invisible even mid-meal. Without this adaptation, a glowing belly would advertise its location to every predator nearby. Talk about eating quietly. Its 8 iridescent comb rows also produce rainbow effects and flash blue bioluminescent signals when disturbed, a dazzling but dangerous attention getter. Tomopteris species? Now from a creature hiding its light to one that weaponizes it, say hello to Tomopteris, the gossamer worm. With roughly 60 known species drifting through open water from the surface down to 3,700 meters, these crystal-clear polychaete worms look like something an artist drew with glass thread. What makes Tomopteris genuinely extraordinary is its bioluminescence. While virtually every other deep-sea organism flashes blue or green light, wavelengths that travel farthest underwater, Tomopteris glows yellow. That's almost unheard of in the deep ocean. Scientists believe this unusual yellow light may function as a private communication channel invisible to blue-sensitive predators, or as a defense mechanism, releasing glowing particles to confuse attackers while the worm escapes. Their paddle-like parapodia make them exceptional swimmers, capable of sharp, rapid directional changes. The transparency helps them vanish in open water, while the yellow glow remains their secret weapon, linking the optical arms race perfectly to our next competitor. Clione limacina, drifting up toward colder polar waters, we encounter perhaps the most poetically named creature on this list. Clione limacina, the sea angel, and honestly, the name earns it. This tiny pteropod, found in Arctic and Antarctic seas, has a slender, transparent body with delicate wing-like parapodia evolved from muscular snail feet, which is simultaneously beautiful and deeply unsettling when you think about it. The sea angel's transparency provides camouflage in waters from the surface down to 600 meters. However, and here's the dark twist, its internal organs glow vivid orange-red from accumulated carotenoids, making it visible to fish, seabirds, and baleen whales. The sea angel is also a specialist predator, feeding exclusively on the shelled pteropod Limacina helicina. This extreme dietary specialization is elegant but catastrophically fragile. As ocean acidification dissolves Limacina's shell, the sea angel loses its only food source. One extinction triggers another, a chilling chain reaction connecting beautifully to our next detritus feeder. Enypniastes eximia. Now, abandoning elegance entirely, we present Enypniastes eximia, nicknamed the headless chicken monster. Also called the Spanish dancer, it cannot seem to decide on an identity, and honestly, we respect that. Unlike most sea cucumbers, which spend their lives crawling sluggishly along the seafloor, Enypniastes can actually swim, rising up to 1,000 meters into the water column using fin-like swimming membranes. Its semi-transparent, gelatinous body allows observers to watch its digestive system working in real time, which is either fascinating or deeply uncomfortable, depending on your perspective. When threatened, it deploys bioluminescent mucus, the so-called burglar alarm effect, simultaneously blinding attackers and illuminating them for larger predators nearby. Its skin regenerates rapidly after attacks. As a detritivore, it feeds on marine snow, aerating sediments and cycling carbon similarly to earthworms on land. Habitat disruption from deep-sea mining directly smothers populations like this one and the next. Scotoplanes globosa. Finally, waddling proudly onto our list is Scotoplanes globosa, the beloved sea pig, living in the deepest ocean. Trenches, including the Kermadec Trench at 6,659 meters and the Philippine Trench at 9,997 meters, sea pigs are the deep ocean's most endearing cleanup crew. Their pale pink, semi-transparent bodies move surprisingly efficiently across abyssal mud, using plump tube feet that inflate and deflate using internal water chambers, essentially hydraulic legs. Their dorsal papillae, resembling antennae, are actually modified tube feet functioning as chemical sensors, sniffing water currents for fresh organic material. Sea pigs gather in herds of hundreds, all facing upstream, maximizing collection of the freshest marine snow. About 22% of individuals carry freeloading king crabs, Neolithides diomedea, on their bodies, a relationship whose benefit to the sea pig remains diplomatically unclear. Tragically, deep-sea mining sediment plumes directly smother sea pig populations. One more reminder that even the deepest, most invisible creatures are not invisible to human impact. As mesmerizing as these living glass creatures are, their world is becoming increasingly fragile. From rising ocean acidification that disrupts delicate body chemistry to deep-sea mining that clouds entire habitats in suffocating sediment and climate shifts that ripple through food chains. Every layer of their survival is under pressure. In a place where invisibility once meant safety, even the deepest ocean can no longer hide them from human impact. If this journey into the transparent wonders of the deep amazed you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from beneath the waves. And before you go, here's something to think about. If creatures we rarely see are already this affected, what does that say about the future of the ocean we depend on every day?